Chat, we have got new Guild Wars 2 content that we need to react to. Let's take a looky-loo. Hi, YouTube. What's up? Let's get this screen out. Oh, baby. It's Bram. It's Bram. All right, we got Wolf Spirit, Bear Spirit, the Bird Spirit Bram hasn't fed to Jormag yet, and a cat. Beginning March 9th, Jormag is as deadly and corrupted as their twin Mortis. There is no peace in this balance, only a terrible push and pull of opposing elemental magics. One sec, I want to get... What's going on with my chat? Hang on a sec. Something is being wonky. Okay, there we go, great. Something is each lane claim to the unstable territory between them. Something must give, and you can only hope. It's something you can bear to lose. You read it here, folks. Bear Spirit's gonna die next. We're feeding Bear to Jormag next. You heard it here. Bear to lose. Dragon response missions: Caledon Forest, Blood Tide Coast, and Fire Heart Rise. While destroyers exploit old ritual grounds to launch an assault on Flame Legion holdouts, Jormag's Icebrood have begun their own incursions. Can you sustain a defense against 2 dragon armies? Probably. In 20 minutes or less. Scry into the past. Play as Bram Erson in a solo story mission, and use his powers and skills on a journey to seek the meaning of the Owl Spirit's prophecy. I'll keep reading and come back to that. 4 new allied factions. The elusive Tengu may finally be willing to join forces. I like how they say may finally, like it's not guaranteed. Join a global faction mobilization event to equip your allies for battle on March 9th, with 3 more events to come on March 23rd, April 6th, and April 20th. Let's see, March 9th, 23rd, April 6th. Okay, so there's 2 weeks. So starting next Tuesday and every 2 weeks after that. That's what we're looking at. New rewards. Bolster your forces through the Dragon Slayer Mastery line. Earn new weapons from faction vendors and upgrade your Dragon Slayer weapons to their 3rd and final form. And at a glance, I can see we got some fiery stuff, probably for Primordius, and some icy stuff, probably for Jormag. Okay. I wonder how many of you guys have done the scry into the past stuff already in the game that's kind of semi-hidden for like Canuck and the other people from Season 1. I had to really dig to find it. And as someone who didn't play Season 1, I found it super, super confusing. Like there's the mission where you go and you fight Canuck, and I was like, why am I fighting this guy? Like it's in the game, yeah, exactly, right there. You can do what? There's missions in the game where you meet Rox for the first time when she tames the Devourer, Frostbite. There's one where you meet Bram when he kills his first friendly village. You meet Canuck and he tries to blow you up with mines. And like that's in the game right now. It's buried. They never advertise it. It's really hard to find it. They announced like this is coming like last year. I really dug to find it. And, but hardly anyone knows about it. I wonder if this is going to be in that category. I wonder if this is going to be like that. Yeah, it's basically replaying a mission just plucked out of Living World Season 1, but you're given no context. Yeah, hang on a second. Let me switch back to this. So you have to do like a hidden achievement to unlock it. And then after you've done that, you go to Eye of the North. I'm going to show you this really quickly. I knew it was in the game, but I had to wiki how to unlock it. Then I've done the instances all at once. The Canuck fight was annoying to figure out. Yes, God, the Canuck fight. I died to Canuck's landmine so many times before realizing how to do it. All right, right here. So this thing was involved. I'm trying to remember how to start it. That thing was involved. And then you had to run around the world, experience a vision of past adventures. Canucks, yeah, here we go. So this, it was a pain to find out how to unlock these. There was a whole quest line for every one of these. This, you're chasing the Scarlet. This, Canuck is an enemy. This is, what's her name in Frostbite? And this is Bram kills allies yet again. Yeah, they're all stuff from Season 1, plucked completely out of context. You have no idea what's going on. So that's all in the game, and I wonder if, because it says scry into the past, I was just at the scrying pool, I wonder if this is going to be added to that. Yet part of Living World Season 1 is playable if you do... Again, they don't advertise it. It's pretty far hidden. Anyway, I wonder if this is going to be slapped in there, and we're going to have to really dig for it. So that's this stuff, and we've got a trailer. So let me silence that. Not the truth about the McDonald's lawsuit, lol. Hang on a second, let me check the... Or I was recording earlier, so we're going to resize this a little bit. Okay. All right, chat, here we go. Let's see what we got.
It was horrific. Whole villages of innocent people just frozen mid-step for hundreds of years to come.
New DRMs.
We can't allow Jormag to take the Dominion of Winds.
Oh, that was a good camera angle. Tengu join. Blood Tide Coast, I think. New upgrades and rewards. I'll come back and look at these in a minute. Yo, what, he froze? Ice bridges! That was in the guild halls. Tyria stands together. I see Omicron. That guy's looking good. Oh, there's more.
Hundreds.
Boo.
Thousands of us have already died because of these elder dragons. Something has to change.
Is that Primordius' booty? Alright. Okay. So let's do recap.
It was horrific. Whole villages of innocent people just frozen mid-step.
Do we know whose voice this is? It almost sounds like Rock's, but not. I know whose voice this is. But, okay, people frozen for hundreds of years, apparently.
For hundreds of years to come.
It's female Norn or Krisha. Alright. So the new DRM... Hang on a sec. The new DRMs, what were they? Caledon Forest, Bloodtide Coast, and Fireheart Rise. Alright. So is this Caledon?
We can't allow Jormag to take the Dominion of Winds.
Here's the big boy. Bloodtide Coast. Alright, so we've got what appears to be a scepter with an electric ball on the end and a little focus offhand, maybe. Icy staff that gives off mist. A fury axe that is definitely giving off flame effects, as well as a shield giving off flame effects. So these are the tier 3 Dragon Slayer weapons. I wonder if this is scripted, or if we get a mastery that lets us make ice bridges or something. That's the guild hall. That's the bar. That's the center. So we're getting a new guild hall decoration that's like a giant bridge, giant ice bridge. Hold on, I'm backing up frame by frame. Okay, so it's interesting that he doesn't place the, like when you place something in the guild hall, usually you just plop it down, but he's doing like a spell casting animation when he places this thing. It doesn't look like it's making a bridge where there's not one, it's just kind of reskinning the ground. Tyria stands together. Yes. The classic example of all of Tyria standing together. Char, Char, and more Char. Alright, so Omicron, their big bad spell was summoning these sand elemental guys, which was in the back, so those are Omicron Char. I dig it, I love me a summoner. Oh, hold on. What was the guy on the left there? Is that the tier 3 Dragon Slayer Fire Mace, by chance? That guy on the far left? Oh, and that might be the Ice Mace in his other hand. Double Mace Warrior? Interesting. The other one, second from the left, this guy here, has he got a dagger pistol? Oh, that's the dagger from Forging Steel. That's old. Okay, so that's not new. Icy hot. Alright, so Bram starts walking toward what appears to be Primortus's. The bear says, nah, I ain't going. Wolf is going. Cat says, I ain't having nothing to do with
this.
this.
Have already died
No sign of the bird.
Dragons.
Oh, there's the bird. There's the bird. Luckily, they're all on the left, so they're in the camera shot. This reminds me, have you guys seen the meme where it's like Jesus walks into a restaurant and he said, and they're like, table for 12, and he goes, no, table for 24. We're all gonna sit on one side. If you get it, you get it.
Something has to change.
All right, so the only scene of Primortus we've seen in game is his head. Does this possibly look like a jaw? Like look, tooth. I think this is a lower jaw. Like, Primortus is just sitting here with a really derpy expression.
Something has to change. Has to change. It has to change.
I don't know. I mean, it could also be like a spiky backbone or something. I don't know. But my first thought is that's a jaw. Didn't really get the Jesus joke. It's because of that famous painting where he's having dinner with everybody, and there's 12 of them, but they're all sitting on one side of the table. Yeah, because the only... Hold on a sec. Guild Wars 2 Dragon size chart. This is the only bit we've seen in the game of Primortus is his head and jaw. Where is the photo? Hold on a sec. Here we go. So, like right here, here's Kralkatorrik, and here's Primortus's head. That's Zhaitan. So Zhaitan would fit in the front of Primortus's mouth. This nope rope is the mouth of Mordremoth. So unless they retcon the size of Primortus, he is a very, very big boy. Like his head is an island. His head is an island. Yeah, Zhaitan looking like a snack. Yeah, we saw him in Living World Season 3 very briefly, which is where this model is from that you're seeing here. Is that Aurene on the right? This is the Claw of Jormag. Aurene might be this dot down here. That's the Death-branded Shatterer or the Shatterer. Mouth of Mordremoth. Zhaitan. What the part of Jormag we've seen? Kralkatorrik. Primortus's head. So that's what we have seen as far as models go. All right, well, that's what we got coming. Let's see, thoughts. You know, new skins are cool. The new DRM thing. I kind of said this with the last thing. I really find it this is just my own personal thing. I don't hate DRMs. I enjoyed them. But the payout is so little compared to most other game modes of the same tier.
The Scare Baron is here!
Hi, Flav. So, I just don't have the urge to do DRMs more than one time. Because, like, if a strike mission gives you 2 gold, and a DRM gives you 2 gold, but takes 4 times as long, why would I do the DRM more than once? You know, if I'm having fun in either one, I'll just do the one that pays better. So, I really struggle to make myself want to do DRMs more than once or twice. And the whole thing with, like, the different factions and stuff like that, I think it could have been implemented better.
A new arrival.
Like, so many of us, like, I would say there's probably a vast majority of players, like, don't even know that right now there's an Exalted Vendor in Eye of the North. Like, they don't know about it. What video is this? It is a video about the new content coming out. Here's a link to it. But yeah. Oh.
Hundreds, thousands
We'll see.
of us have already
I gotta
died
say,
because of these.
it's no secret what I think about Bram. I think he is a colossal idiot. I have actually thought about replaying the game's story and just recording every time Bram talks and just make a montage to show how incredibly, colossally stupid and detrimental he is. And why does anyone give this guy a second chance? I don't understand. Or an 853rd chance, as the case may be. But it would be such a massive time investment. Muck hates Guardians. I do, but that's not why I hate Bram. I feel like even Guardians, with their complete lack of empathy, would apologize for Bram. But yeah, that is on the way. And I did speculate with the last chapter that Bram would become Primortis' champion. Here we see him walking toward Primortis. It might be happening. It might be happening. It's happening! Everybody calm down! He chipped a tooth, so he's the Chosen. Ah, but remember, he chipped a tooth to make himself the Lord of Prophecy, and then later said, I didn't ask for this. Anyway. But you get to kill. That's true. We can play Bram and just jump in the lava over and over. You're now basically Lady Kara's hero for loudly saying all those things about Bram. Oh, I got more. Anyway. Yeah, so that's what is coming down the pipeline. That's what I think about that. I did see on the forums, assuming they stand by this, if you're a collector, they said you don't have to save the old dragon weapons to make the new tier of dragon weapons. So there was some confusion with some of the past collections. That, you know, you like, it was a collection that came out and they're like, oh, you need to have the old collection, and people had already gotten rid of them. And there was a lot of people upset about that. And then the next collection, they said, you do need to keep these, but then later they changed their mind. And this time they said on the forums, you won't need to save the tier 2 to make the tier 3. But we'll see what happens. But that's what they've said most recently. Okay, cool. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. The other half is extreme violence.